Welcome to Babonga's channel. Soft-bodied doll with paper mache limbs and head. We begin with plastic bottle neck with cap screwed on and aluminum foil rough shape glued on it with hot glue. The head and the four limbs. Now this is homemade paper mache clay and I proceed to cover the aluminum part with a layer of this. Now I'm gonna let this dry and then I proceed to check if the bottle neck is free of clay because I want to be able to remove it. Now I need to apply white glue in order to add details to the limbs. Generally, this doll is not gonna be very detailed. This material does not allow me to do much anatomy. In any case, for the hands, I'm gonna do mittens. They are easy to make. Not having to do the fingers. As you see, I'm trying to keep the cup clear of clay. Not many tools are needed here, just a knife, just to make the surface smooth. Now I have two mittens and I'm gonna make the legs. Again, on the dry part, I'm adding glue and then some more clay to form the simplest of the shapes, that is boots. The knife helps immensely because this homemade clay is full of lumps and it's not easy to create a smooth result. And after a while I have two very simple boot shapes. As for the head, I follow the same path. Glue first and then adding layers to create the levels of the face and skull. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet with the face. I'm gonna go with what's easier. For the moment, I'm just adding volume and at the latest time I'm gonna decide if it's gonna be a human face or a cute animal face. As I said before, this material is not for details. But in any case, I decided to add a little nose. So I guess I'm going for a human face. The bad thing with this DIY paper clay is that I can't make it very smooth. But the good part is that when it's dry, it's hard and durable like cement. After finishing the nose, I'm placing the mouth. You see that it's very rough. But anyway, I'm gonna add to the chin to improve the shape of the face. It takes a lot of time and patience because this material tends to be displaced whenever you press a little harder. So I suggest you take your time with this to make it smoother, softer, and generally to give it a nice appearance. Revisiting the mouth as long as it stays fresh, which is a long time because for this clay to dry you need a whole day. I think that this doll should have hair, but that doesn't mean that she shouldn't have ears. So I'm adding them in their right places, making the simplest again of the shapes. And there we have it. After drying, I have to paint, starting first with a layer or two of white gesso. Now, gesso is not necessary, but I think that it will help the surface become smoother for the colors. After I painted, as you see, the eyes are just two dots. I painted also the limbs, boots and mittens. I thought of a little cute addition. Fake fur for the boots. Again, not necessary. I just happened to have some of it. I also am gonna do about the same thing for the mittens, adding fabric. To glue the fur and the fabric at the rim of the boots and the mittens, I just used common clear glue. And now we have the head and limbs, and what we need is the soft body to attach them.